On Tuesday, Charlotte County and former Sheriff William Clement settled a dispute over back wages that's been going on for several years. SNN Local News 6's Howie Grace has the details of what happened.
In 2000, William Clement was elected to serve as the Charlotte County Sheriff. Less than 3 years later, then-Governor Jeb Bush suspended Clement after it was revealed that the sheriff was being investigated for campaign violations during that 2000 election.
There is a history in this state that when a constitutional officer is suspended and then beats the charge, if you will, or is found to be not guilty of something, they should be able to come back into office and recoup that amount of money and time.
Clement was able to clear his name of all the charges he faced, but was not able to return to his office as sheriff. For years, he has been seeking his back pay from the county.
The law states that the normal pay structure will pay that money.
And on Tuesday, the Charlotte County Commission agreed with Clement, at least in part. Both sides agreed to settle for $89,000. Clement had been seeking a lot more.
There was some interest involved in it, so the best we could calculate on a fair interest rate for that period of time would have been about $240,000, $250,000.
We thought that it was a toss-up as to who would win if we went to court, and this seemed to be a reasonable compromise.
Clement says that at the end of the day, he's happy to have his name cleared and some of the money that he says was owed to him, but he still doesn't feel vindicated.
No candidate has ever been removed from office for any campaign violation in the history of the state of Florida from 1845 forward. I am it.
County Commissioner Adam Cummings also has a bad taste in his mouth, but he says he's happy the issue is resolved.
What was sticking in my craw with the whole thing was the very fact that we hadn't been involved in it, and yet we get the bill.
Reporting in Punta Gorda, Howie Grace, SNN, Local News 6.
Clement lives in South Carolina now and says he has no plans to return to Florida anytime soon. 56-year-old Ralph Lindeman retired today from the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. He is the longest continually serving deputy in the agency's history. Lindeman was hired in 1973 at the age of 20. He's now served 36 and a half years on the force. He was most recently a court deputy, but also served in community policing and traffic for about 15 years.
It's exciting. It's really exciting. I've been doing this for quite a while, and it's finally coming to the end, and it's going to be good.
Deputies say Lindeman had stacks of recommendations on his file, even letters from the public whom he ticketed but who wanted to compliment him for his kind demeanor.